Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch the Twilight Zone Season 1, Episode 24. Guys, I'm back to react to one episode of the Twilight Zone, only one today. You know it, that's a project that I have on my channel to react to some episodes of the Twilight Zone, but not to all of them, not into the chronological order. I selected on IMDb the episodes of the Twilight Zone which had the best rates, and so far I reacted to, I can tell you that, I reacted to 30 episodes, exactly 30 episodes. I already reacted to 30 episodes that you can all find on a playlist that I made on my channel. I'm gonna put right there the link for the playlist on the I don't know if it fits here. You can find my reactions and my thoughts to these 30 episodes of the Twilight Zone. I have a couple left, you know, something like 10 or 12 episodes left that I want to watch, again, which had the best rates on IMDb, more than 8 out of 10, so really amazing rates. Today we're gonna watch this episode 24 of the season 1. Why this one in particular? Just because I'm taking them right there into the order, you know, of my playlist, the one that I myself created. That's really a project that I love, to react to episodes of the Twilight Zone, because again, each time I think that, because each time I discover something interesting, something surprising, each time I'm amazed by the fact that these stories, they were written so long ago, and in fact they can still be accurate, they could be replayed, you know, in our days, in our screens. It's so fucking great. It's so fucking great also to see the references inside of these episodes which were used into other shows, other movies. I loved it a lot with the previous episodes. I think that it's gonna be the same right there with this one as well. It's the season 1, you know, the first season, so it means that the opening credit is not gonna be, not yet, I think, the one that I love that much, and yes, I sing with it each time, but I think that rather I'm not gonna have that. Oh no. Like always, I'm gonna tell you when this episode was out and the plot of the story like it's described on Wikipedia, just to give us an idea about what we can have. So first season, meaning that it was out on 1960, on March of 1960. The opening narration, it's the fact that it's the Act 1, Scene 1 of a nightmare, one not restricted to witching hours of dark rain-swept nights. Okay, so it's gonna be something frightening, something scary, a little horror. Professor Walter Jameson, it's going with the title, popular beyond words, who talks of the past as if it were the present, who conjures up the dead as if they were alive. We're gonna talk about ghosts, about reviving dead and stuff like that. That's why it's gonna be a nightmare horror episode, maybe. The thing about talking about the past like it was a present, we're gonna make parallels between present and past. You know, I'm trying to imagine now with the Twilight Zone, each time I'm like, okay, what subjects are we gonna explore during this episode? It means I love this show for that, because in each episode we are in fact exploring deeper subjects through them, through the stories, and that's pretty cool. And the fact that right there it's a college professor, that's not new. I think that for the 30 episodes that I watched of this show, we had already at least 7, 8, maybe more episodes, you know, based on a professor story. I think that they had something with these characters also. The Twilight Zone. Okay, I don't have a lot else to say during this intro, so let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want on my Patreon, you can have these reaction videos earlier, And you have them also with a longer reaction part with the level 2 and the full reaction part with the level 3, and also in full opacity on my Patreon. On YouTube I'm forced to play a lot with opacity and to cut a lot to not have these videos blocked, so if you want really to support me but also to have these advantages, it's on my Patreon, guys. It's the best way to support me, to support this project also, that I have to react to episodes of the Twilight Zone like that when I have the time, when I have a little place on my schedule. Let's go, guys, for this episode.
The Union soldiers burned Atlanta. But I assure you they took no pleasure in their work. They were forced to it. Unbelievably brutal man named William Tecumseh Sherman.
I'm French, remember, so I don't have a lot of knowledge about US history.
A few extracts from the diary of Major Skelton. The city was ours. There was no need to destroy aught save that which could be of use in the fight against us. But Sherman was drunk with victory. He himself started the awful fires. The fires that destroyed that great citadel of grace and beauty.
Very vivid, Walter. You had me on the edge of my seat.
Thank you, Sam.
I begin to see why these lectures of yours are so popular. Tell me something. Who is this Major Skelton?
Oh, just a lawyer who happened to enlist.
I'll say, the story of his is a fascinating document. May I see it?
Is it a fake one?
I don't suppose I could borrow it.
I never lend book stamps in my professor.
Could you come for dinner tonight?
Whose invitation? Yours or Susanna's?
Mine this time.
He's suspecting you of lying. Who is that lady?
Really, darling? Must you always be on time?
Always. Please. Remember, you're a PhD.
Not yet, I'm not. There's a little matter of an examination.
You're close to his daughter?
Being my daughter's hand, not her brain. She's going to get that
I know.
PhD if
I have to spank her.
A
I know.
fiancé.
Well,
The
I
difference
think
of
it's
age?
right, Susanna's book. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Sam. Susanna's almost 30 years old.
And how old are you?
they are very much alike. 12 years ago, those two hands.
Time marches on.
12 years ago? What did I say? He could be her dad.
How old are you?
44?
I seem to recall that when you applied for a post on the university staff, you listed your age as 39, which would make you 51.
Come on, Sam. All right, I'm 51. Too old for Susanna, is that it?
I think so.
In a sense. And most of my hair, all my teeth, and hardly a wrinkle. Look at me now. In 12 short years, I've turned into an old man, while you haven't aged at all.
It happens that way sometime.
I know, but why?
You think that she's from the past, you know?
Yes, know what the students say? They say it's almost as though you lived through the period you were discussing.
Okay, that's really what you think. Ah, so you don't think that he's faking it, you think that he lives
by a fellow
it?
named Matthew Brady during the time of the Civil War.
Well, what is it? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
Walter, was your grandfather in the Civil War by any chance?
No.
If Sherman's staff officers, the one seated at the table, is identified as Major Hugh Skelton. That picture was taken almost 100 years ago.
It's you.
Walter, you and I have been very close for 12 years. Tell me the truth. You are that man in the photograph, aren't you?
Yes.
So what? You're gonna marry his daughter and leave her in 10 years? When you're not gonna be able to hide the truth anymore?
How old are you, Walter?
You wouldn't believe me. Let's say that I'm old enough to have known this gentleman personally.
See?
Eh?
But that was over 2,000 years ago. This is what mankind has been dreaming of.
Sam.
Tell me the secret.
Ah, it's because you want that for yourself?
I talk to priests, philosophers. Then one day, I met an alchemist, told him these things. He said that he could grant my wish, only of course it would cost a great deal of money. I saw my wife and my children aging.
But not you. How many wives did you have? And maybe the lady hiding earlier, it's one of them?
I tell you that somehow I can stop you from aging. Where do you want to stop? At 30? And you watch everyone around you grow old. Old, sick.
It's better than dying.
No. You're wrong, Sam.
It's life to die at some point. I wouldn't want to be eternal. Like really not at all.
We love a rose because we know it will soon be gone. Whoever loved a stone.
I'm not a stone, I'm a man. Very old. And very frightened.
That's the issue. I'm not afraid of this.
I'm the same man I was. I was a coward then, I'm a coward now. I'm tired of living.
I'm not tired of living, but I'm not afraid of
In
this.
my desk I have a revolver, Sam. And every night I take it out and pray for the courage to pull the trigger.
I suppose you've been married several times.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Years? 15 years?
I see. Sam, I tried to resign 6 months ago. You talked me out of it. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I tried to warn her. I did everything in my power to discourage her.
Except tell her the truth.
Now, how could I do that? Because by then it was too late. I was in love with her.
How many times?
I need her.
How many
Everything's
times
changed.
did it happen?
But that doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter.
It does to me, Walter. I can't let you marry my daughter.
And why not?
He's 2,000 years old.
Your father seems to think I'm too old for you, darling.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard of.
And you'll marry me. Tonight.
Oh wow, the level of
You
manipulation.
mean it?
I do.
But
Come. Come.
A pervert. A manipulated
I'll
pervert.
tell her.
She won't believe you. Nobody would.
One of your former wives maybe is gonna kill you. Right now! It's not that you're not brave enough to kill you. You're too selfish for that.
Hello, Tommy.
Tommy?
Who are you?
Don't you recognize me, Tommy?
I'm afraid you're making a mistake.
No, and you know it.
My name is Jameson.
Don't pretend. I know who you are. You're Tom Boyd, my husband.
My dear woman, perhaps if you'll tell me who you're looking for.
I saw the picture in the newspaper announcing your engagement. I had to come to see. I can't explain it. I only know it's happened. I've grown old, and you haven't. Now you're going to marry someone else and leave her the way you left me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lorette.
Oh, did you remember her name?
I can't let you marry her, Tommy. You're mine.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl.
Lorette.
Tommy, it's wrong.
Stop the manipulative perv. Come on.
Hurting people.
Yes, girl.
What is it? What's happened? Laura?
Hello, Sam.
She didn't do it!
Are you all right?
I don't know. Either way, you'll be rid of me.
What do you
Nice.
I mean, I've come to my senses at last.
You're gonna say that you did it?
Tell Suzanne that, no, stay away.
You're hurt.
They're coming for you. No, they're not coming for you. They're not gonna save you. He's that much of a coward that he's gonna act like he did it. He killed himself. Oh, liar from beginning to the end. You're getting old.
Last. Nothing lasts forever. Thank God.
Dad, Walter!
that? Just dust.
What is that on the floor?
Dust.
Huh.
Only dust.
She's gonna be traumatized, Susanna.
The beginning. And into the dust. That is always the end.
That was a good episode. The main character was a total asshole. The main character was a manipulative liar asshole, a perv. The fact that he's lying about being immortal, all of that, you can be like, he had no choice, in fact. Everyone that he loved died in front of him, it has to be disturbing, so he's just trying to survive, to have lives, you know, to do something with his life, it's not his fault. Okay, that it's about not seeing the truth, but what about getting a new wife each time and just having her during a couple of years and then leaving her and all of his life, you know, the one that he created with her behind? What about all of the lives that after that he destroyed with his life, with his lies, with his manipulations, with everything? He was a fucking manipulative liar. How he manipulated Susanna, you know, she's facing her father being like, I don't want for you to marry that guy, and he's manipulating her in 1 second to be like, don't listen to him, listen to me, we're going right now, let's go, let's marry together. And even, you know, when he's facing his former wife, at the beginning he's lying, then he's trying to act like a sad guy, you know, to act like that, calling her Lorette, you know, almost begging, and then he's trying to lie again, like, oh. And even when she finally managed to kill him, he's not gonna say someone just killed me. No, he's gonna lie about the fact that I'm the one who finally did it, you're gonna get rid of me, that's it, I did it myself. What a fucking liar and coward and everything, like, oh, he was so bad. But I loved this episode because, like in most of the episodes of the Twilight Zone, in fact, this episode is interrogating us, the viewers, about a big subject, about immortality. Would you accept, would you want to be immortal? Would you want to never die? It's not the same in the sense that some people would want to be immortal so they can live everything, so many things, have multiple lives, you know, experience a lot of different things, and some others, like for example the dad here, just because they're so afraid of death that they would want to never have to die. But really, me, I wouldn't want to be immortal for none of these reasons. I'm not afraid of death. I don't know how to say it, for sure I don't want to die and I want to continue to live, but I'm not afraid of death because it's part of life, and it was never a taboo subject for me. In fact, death, what is happening to your body when you die, you know, all of the really factual things, like also the idea of dying. I think that if you're in peace with your life, with how you live right now your life, you're not afraid of death, in the sense that that's it, that's part of life. Maybe it's for tomorrow, maybe in 10 years, maybe in 30 years, I don't care, but I'm not afraid of death. And I wouldn't want to be immortal, to live multiple lives and all, because life can be pretty exhausting, you know. You have so many things to deal with and all. To live that for eternity, no. Like me, no, I'm not interested to live for eternity. At some point it has to stop. And also an interesting question that they asked during this episode, it's about, okay, to be eternal, but at what age? At 20 years, so you're gonna look like a gentleman, you know, a young guy, I'm saying gentleman because right there it was that period of time, a young guy during eternity, so you're never gonna be considered, you know, that serious, but what, 30 years? But you're gonna marry, you're gonna have people around you that are all gonna age, so you're gonna have to leave them at some point no matter what. So what, older? but it means that you're gonna live with a body, you know, which is hurting you a little, and that for eternity. At what age, in fact, would you want to live for eternity? To stop? To grow, you know, to take ages? At what year? What would be okay for you? I'm thinking, maybe the age that I have right now would be okay. Not more, not less. I don't know. But again, I'm not interested. I'm not interested at all by that idea, you know, of living for eternity. Or not dying. I'm not interested by it. Susanna, that poor Susanna, she's gonna be traumatized for years. She was about to get married, you know, and in fact, no, you guys is dust right now. But the fact that my first instinct when I understood that these two, they were fiancés, was like, you're clearly too old for her. Right there they talked about it, but it was an introduction to, I know that you're older than what you seem to be, but in fact, even if he was not immortal, he was, no matter what, too old for her. She is about to be 30, he was officially 51. 22 years of difference. No? Like really, not at all. Like really, it's a different period of time where it's totally okay for a professor, so it goes also with a certain idea of a social position, you know, a position of privileges, but also he's a mentor, you know, a superior in comparison of her who is still studying to get her PhD and all. So you have already that aspect, which is not right, but 22 years old of difference, already a different period of time for that to be totally okay for all of the characters involved, and it's just the fact that he might be immortal which is stopping the process. But it was well done, you know. The story, the fact that he's an history teacher, the diary that he read, which was in fact his diary, how it was discovered, the discussions that they had, they were cool. I didn't see the time passing, you know, during this episode, which is pretty great. So great, so cool. I missed the opening credit and I missed the little sentence at the end about the Twilight Zone. But it's because of the fact that in the season 1, during the season 1, they didn't have these gimmicks yet. It's like that. Tell me what did you think about this episode, the first time that you watched it and right now. I would be interested to have your opinion. Okay guys, it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.